potatoes. I remember nights when Yiddish words catapulted through our kitchen like speeding rockets they flew, vusses and dusses, and curse words as spicy as raw garlic somersaulted above our Formica kitchen table, while Papa Abrasha and Dad created a cacophony, disagreeing about everything. Each excelled at the ancient Jewish sport of arguing at the top of their lungs. Daddy had an accent, and Papa Abrasha did too. They had one thing in common. They both left pieces of themselves behind in those cold lands far from our Formica kitchen table. When Hanukkah came, Papa Abrasha told us about his menorah, created in that land of his dreams. It was made from a potato, bumpy and long. Just carve a small cavity in its flesh, pour in some oil and add a wick, and there is a menorah, like in the old country. It was that simple. He would say, mein Kind, for was do you need a menorah when you can remember the Maccabees with a kartoffel? Papa would hold the potato in his hands. He'd feel the old country pulse in its dustiness, just like the way things used to be, or the way he thought they should be. Memories hidden beneath its dusty brown skin. There were nights over the years we would sit at that Formica table, my brothers and me, and sample Dad's green potato latkes as wide as they were tall. They sat maybe a bissel too long in the air, and their color turned just a little bit greenish. We'd look at those latkes and dream of springtime, preferring applesauce to Dad's green latkes. Dad would lather his with sour cream and dig in. Dad didn't talk about his family much. Many were killed. But I'm guessing that those latkes, a bit heavy and a little green, were fried with deep love and kavanah reserved for prayer. And although Dad did not say so, I know now, perhaps 50 years too late, that those latkes sizzling in oil, laden with the smell of onions, were a kaddish for his beautiful mother, as he recalled her roughened hands as she had once grated onions in a world forgotten before the tragedy ensued. Perhaps tears dropped from her eyes as she grated. Years later, those same tears fell from my dad's eyes as he grated and remembered her. And now, years later, I buy my latkes from Trader Joe's. They are brown and crisp without a hint of green. But when I hold a bumpy potato in my hand, a lumpy, bumpy kartoffel, I hold a little of Papa Abrasha and a little of my dad in the palm of my hand, and I remember.